Hey folks, HTCG here, and in today's video we are covering an EB01 deck profile in the form of Perona, which you can see here. So this is a leader that I really enjoyed in OP06 very early on. I didn't feel like I had enough oomph against the Moria matchups and against Sakazuki, but yeah, it's come back in the form of a Wano version in OP07, so let's take a look at the deck list. So yeah, let's quickly fly through. So if you don't know what Perona does, it has a once per turn ability of you can either rest one of your opponent's 4-cost or lower characters. Really nice against the blocker meta that we've had. It just allows you to be able to rest one very freely. Or you can have one of your opponent's characters get -1 cost up until the end of the turn, which is really useful with some of the new removal options that we've been given in OP07. It allows us to remove multiple different cards simply by just removing 1 cost, which is nice. So let's get into it. So some cards that you might have already seen a lot is this Hiyori, and it might shock you that I'm only running 2 of it in this list. Most traditional lists are running 4 of this, with 4 Ayuma and 3 of the 5-cost 7k Land of Wano character. Now the reason I've decided to run with a lower amount of this is because I don't see myself going into this as much as I would. I'm trying to have a more combo centric list all in, and I don't want to heavily rely on playing a 5 for 7 because I don't think it's as impactful as I would like it to be when I'm playing. But there are some really nice combos you can have with this Hiyori. You can bring it back with Gecko Moria and a Toy Soldier, use the Toy Soldier effect, use the Hero effect to bring out Ryuma and KO a 7 cost and 8 cost if it's rusted. With Moria, which is, with Perona, sorry, which is, pretty darn good. 2 Izo, again, more lists are running more of this, but I just don't find myself using it too much, and I'm trying some other 2Ks in its stead. Again, this doesn't necessarily mean it's the right way. I'm very much in a testing phase, so just 2 for now. It's searchable with the Momo and with the Otama, which is a nice touch. So yeah, 2 is fine. I don't find myself overly using the on-play effect too much because I already have the Perona ability to rest a blocker, but in some Lucci matchups, your opponent will play 3 blockers out, and I've won many a Lucci game by going Ice Age, lead effect to rest 1, double Izo, for example, and that's where having more might come up again in the future. It's still something I'm on the fence about. Momo allows you to search for Wano Country, or in the English, Land of Wano cards. It can also search for itself, which is a really nice touch, and makes it a lot easier for our Wano count in general. For Ryuma, because this card is really tasty, and it works a lot with the combos that we're going with the Hiyori, bringing it back with Moria. We run Ice Age in this list, so you're able to Ice Age and then just KO a Gecko Moria if it's rested with the Ryuma, which is a really nice combo. Otama, 4 of it, it's basically Momo, but freer, right? It only happens once on play, and the other caveat is that it can't search for itself, which is important to know. But it's a really important card because it links really well with the You Can Be My Samurai. You're able to play the Otama, search for the You Can Be My Samurai, and then rest another character alongside the Otama to draw 2 cards, which is super good value. I am running 2 Jewelry Money in this list. The reasoning behind this is because there are so many decks in the OP07 meta that have a very strict curve, and you locking down one of their Don for a turn, it can be very impactful. The amount of times I've played Lucci and they're going to an 8 Don turn, but on my 7 Don turn I've played out this Bonnie, means that they can't play out the Moria on 8, stopping them from being able to get an immense amount of value, which is really important in a deck that's gaining a lot of value. Another reason this is really good is against the BY Luffy. They have a 10-card combo of being able to put 2 Don on their leader, and then playing out Gecko Moria, doing their full combos, getting a full board. If you lock down one of their Don, they only have 9 Don, and that means they can't do lead effect and Moria, meaning that you just lock them fully out of their combos, and it can be game winning at times. For Suru, I've been back and forth on this one. I do think it's just a fantastic card. You're able to just play this, and it comes up again with the Moria and the Ryuma, and also this Sabo that we'll go into briefly. So I think 4 is mandatory. It's very good. Boston is a new addition for me on this. I feel like it was a little bit weak to some decks that are very aggressive, and I liked the idea of having another blocker in here. It's still one that I'm on the fence about, and it might come back out in its stead more Hioris potentially. some of the cool things. But for now, it does the trick. In some matchups, you just need a blocker, and they don't have the removal, unless it's RP Law, which can just bottom deck this. 3 Sabo, I was on 4, but I've gone down to 3. I think 3 is fine. It is a very important card because there are quite a few bricks in this deck, and also just being able to stop your board from being KO'd is really nice, especially when we have a lot of these weenies where your opponent just likes to play something to get rid of multiple things. So yeah, Sabo is insane. One-legged soldier, so I've seen some lists cutting this out, but I do think it's critical in what the deck wants to do. Being able to do the combo of playing Moria to bring out Hiyori and one-legged soldier is really, really nice, because you can use the one-legged soldier ability, then use Hiyori, draw a card, and then play Ryoma from your hand. So you're able to KO something with 7 cost or lower, or again 8 if it's rested. So yeah, super, super nice. Gecko Moria is broken, I don't think I need to go into it. Stussy is a new card that we get in OP07. Really, really nice and versatile card for us. A great way for us to be able to deal with Gecko Morias once they get played down. We are able to have really, really nice turns where we can go Perona ability to rest the 4 cost that the Moria would play, swing into it with one of our much bigger bodies to get rid of that, and then we can Stussy one of these smaller cards that we have to be able to KO that Moria. And you're left with a really nice board, you've dealt with theirs, and now they're in a problematic situation where they need to deal with your things. Card is really good, wouldn't go any less than 2. Doubt I would go any higher than 2 either, to be honest. I think 2 is the perfect number. Sabo is the powerhouse in this deck, and it's another really nice card that we get from OP07. This is really the card that like brings all of this together. There's no point playing a deck that gets an abundance of value from like the You Can Be My Samurai, from all these weenies, if you don't have a way to be able to deal with your opponent's board quite cleanly, and Sabo definitely does that. So it has the unplayability of you may trash a card from your hand, which isn't as costly as, again, because we're getting so much value from our cards, but you get to KO up to one of your opponent's 5 or less characters and up to one of your opponent's 3 or less characters. Now this is really, really important, because we have, again, the Perona ability to reduce 1, so very freely on 8 you can use Perona ability on a 4 cost to play Sabo, and you can KO a 5 and a 4 cost character, just for the cost of discarding a card, which is really, really, really good value. So yeah, definite 4-0. I've seen a lot of this running 3-0, but I think it's very critical, and you need to see this a lot more times than you'd actually usually see Moria. It's nice to be able to do Moria turns early and then going to a Sabo later to deal with big boards. We have some other cards in here like the Ice Age, like the One-Legged Soldier, to be able to fully combo this, to be able to deal with like a Moria. Sabo is a lot of my counter Moria plays. I will use the Perona to reduce the 4 cost that the Gecko Moria plays, and then I'll either play a One-Legged Soldier or I'll play the Ice Age to be able to KO a 9 cost or an 8 cost with the One-Legged Soldier and a 4 cost. So yeah, this is my counter Moria play and get an abundance of value by playing down an 8-9 myself. Now this is a card that I'm trying out. This is the 2-cost Makino that came out in the Luffy Black starter deck. It's a 2-cost counter, a 2k counter that has the on-play effect of, if there's a character with a cost of 0 and play, you draw 1. I see this as another weenie that like fills itself like the Otama, and that's why I'm trying it out. It's a card that I don't awfully mind if it gets removed because it replaces itself in your hand. And actually there are a lot of times where your opponent will have a 0-cost character in play, because there are so many 1-cost characters that are getting played out for value in the meta. Like again with the Lucci, with the Spandams, with the Gordons, for example, for RP Law. So you're able to turn 2, or even turn 1 sometimes, use Perona ability on a 1-cost character to make it a 0 cost, and then you're able to play out Makino just to get something out, meaning that you can go for it early, You Can Be My Samurai. Now, if I were to replace this card, this is one of the other cards that some other people have been running on their disc. This is Bellamere. You can rest it to give your opponent one of your opponent's characters -1 cost, which is super useful for reasons that we've went into. If they have a 5 cost out, you can use the Bellamere, and then you can use Perona ability, and the Perona actually gains 1000 power with the Bellamere ability, which is actually quite nice, and I can see that coming up sometimes. What I don't like about the Bellamere is that you have to rest it, and the You Can Be My Samurai requires you to rest characters, so I feel like that's going to be less intuitive for the reason that I have this slot, but it might end up replacing itself, but the Makino has come up quite a lot for me. And then finishing off, we have our events. We've got 4 You Can Be My Samurai and 4 Ice Age. The Ice Age number might go down to 3. I feel like 4 sometimes can be a little bit cloggy, but it does come up a lot. Just being able to Ice Age and even just rest something so that you can swing into it actually comes up quite a lot as well. There are some games where I've went Ice Age into Jewelry Bunny just to lock down a huge character, like a Gecko Moria, to stop it from being able to get value and swinging into me. Really important in those matchups where like locking a Don isn't important. Ice Age with the Sabo, Ice Age with the Moria always coming up, Ice Age with base Ryuma. Yeah, so many utilizations for Ice Age, so it just makes sense to run quite a lot of them for me. Now that's the deck, and we spent quite a while going through it, so let's get into some games, and I can show you what this deck can do. Alrighty then, so we do have a matchup in the form of Boa. This is actually a pretty hard matchup, to be honest. I'm gonna keep this because I have double Otama into You Can Be My Dad Samurai. Sengoku off the bat, so this is difficult because they have the 6 cost, which can bottom deck some of our weenies, and they just get a lot of value as well from this draw. So yeah, it's something I'm very much aware of. So we'll do the Otama and miss straight away, which is always nice, and return, and then another Otama and not miss this time, which is even better. So we can take an Izo or You Can Be My Samurai. We do have a one-legged soldier, so I'm going to take the You Can Be My Samurai and pass, and hope they don't have any quick removal to be able to deal with this. Hit me with a 5, which we'll take, and then they play out the Doflamingo, which is nice because we can rest it with the Perona ability. Now, one thing I am very much aware of is that I don't personally think I play this deck too well while I'm on the sim. I'll be honest, I think I'll play this a lot better in person. I don't know whether anyone else feels the same way to this. I'm gonna You Can Be My Samurai first, just to see what we get. Ooh, we get a Momo, and that's why I've done that, because now I can Momo as well. So I'm gonna go 6 into the Dofi, and then I'm gonna play the Momo, and I'm looking for a Ryuma or a Hiyori, and we see the Ryuma, so we'll get that. And then we'll pass. I am a bit scared of pudding when I'm playing against blue, so that's something I've definitely got to keep on mind. 5, no pudding, but a Jinbei, which is actually pretty scary for us. But then they play the Croc, which bounced back the 1 cost. Okay, so we can rest one of these, so it doesn't particularly matter, honestly. We can rest the Jinbei, Ryuma it, and then we can You Can Be My Samurai both of them if we want to, which I do think is pretty strong, so we'll go ahead and do that. Ryuma the Jinbei, You Can Be My Dad Samurai on these, and then we just have 1 up, so hopefully we don't get we don't get, what's the word I'm thinking of? Puddinged. If we get puddinged, I might cry my eyes out because my hand is spectacular. Yeah, 5 into 0. 5 into my lead. I'm going to stop this one with Sabo? Maybe a one-legged soldier. Or Makino? What have we got here? Yeah, I'll use the one-legged soldier. For Gecko Moria to get Jinbei back, and then into the Dofi. Okay, it's actually pretty fine. We can clear full board here with the Sabo, which is really nice. And we get a Stussy too, which is really good. So we can go 5 into Croc first, see what they do. Okay. 6 into Croc, see if we get another 2k. They block. So now we can do this to reduce the Moria, and then we can 8 cost, trash and Ice Age because we don't need that many ever, and we can get rid of these 2. And then we can pass. Which is really nice. Good value for us. We do have the Stussy here, so we can Makino if they 8 cost into Ryuma, 6 cost. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Red Rock. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to Sabo here. I would like a Moria. Who knew? Again, I don't need this many Ice Age that can go. And I don't know if I'm going to get as much value from the You Can Be My Samurai anymore. Maybe I will. I'm going to get rid of the Bonnie, maybe? Yeah, Bonnie. Let's get this Makino out, see if we can get some goodies. We do get a Hiyori. So I'm going to grab that Hiyori. And then... do I play the Makino and just rest the Sabo? Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I don't get the draw, but now You Can Be My Sam again to fill my hand a little bit and then go for 5. So now this sets us up for a nice Stussy if they play something big here, which is a word that is weird to say out loud. They do counter with the Sengoku here. Get a 5 into lead. No blocks, and I think we're going to Hiyori this. Yep, see a Boa. And then a 4 cost. Jinbei maybe? Jinbei into something? Yeah. And then I have to discard actually as well. The one-legged soldier can go. Draw a card. We get a Borsellino. It's actually pretty good. So we can... so this can't attack because of the Boa, which does hurt my soul a little. So we can rest the Jinbei and then go 6 into it. See if they give us a 2k. They do. So I think we just Stussy here to get rid of that Boa. So it's place. And then we can pass because this can't attack anyway because of the Boa. Get a 5. We'll just free block that in case they have some removal for it. From the looks of it, oh, they're playing something big here. We'll just Borsei here. Yep, there's the Kaido. Okay. So, oh, this is really nice. We can Otama into Stussy here. And if the Otama gets us a Ryuma, then next turn we can... So they got a lot of cards here from the Kaido, but I'm going to be able to get rid of it with this Stussy, which is nice. I just want to keep the threats off me. We'll hit this with a 6 as well, see if we can get some more cards. Otama Stussy is disgusting. And then we get like 3k counter from them anyway for a Jinbei. So it was like, we get another Hiyori, maybe the Izo here actually. Or the Momo. I'll take the Momo, because again, it gives me options in the future. And then we are gonna Stussy that Kaido, bro. Nice Kaido you had there. Hopefully not back-to-back 10 costs, that would hurt my soul a little. I don't actually think it's that bad as well though, if they do that. I have a Ryuma in here, right? Yeah, Ryuma's there. But I've only seen one Ryuma, so I could even play Hiyori. I could, yeah, here comes potentially another one. So we'll just get rid of the Momo. We could Ice Age Suru a 10 cost if they play it down, then Moria. Oh no, they play Jinbei, okay. This is much nicer for us to be able to deal with. Double Jinbei is a bit scary for us though. Cool. So we're gonna Gecko Moray here for some value, definitely. Probably keep the Sabo up because they just did all of that. We can do that one. I think we do the Hiyori. We do Otama Hiyori. So are we doing it first? No, we should attack with some stuff. If we do it that way though, we'll have to replace one of our good cards, which kind of sucks. Alright, we can go 6. If we attack with Sabo, we don't even need to KO. Maybe they'll just let the Weevil go if they know it's going to die. And if they do, then I can bring back a Borsellino. So let's put it down on Sabo and swing 7 into the Weevil. They block. Okay. We do need to start doing some damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm fine. Like, they can't math me, right? Like, yeah, I just hit face. Like, they're just not gonna math me here. Like, I will Borsalino Otama. I may as well deal with this, actually. So we'll Ryuma Otama. Ryuma to KO. Otama miss. Kinda hurts, actually. And then pass, and then they have to go for game, really. I have 3 9Ks, so like 2K. But yeah, they're just I don't see a way they win. We'll just stop it now because we can. We'll stop that one now as well. Okay. Double rush, double rush, Usopp. Okay. And then probably the same into here. That's pretty good. That's helpful. Just start swinging into these, I guess. Or do we go for it? Are we in a bad spot if we go for it? Seven. So we can go 7 into 1. See, we get 3K counter. We do. It's fine. Seven again. Damn, they had all the counter, bro. 7, 7, and then they KO this, and then they KO this. I think I just go face. Like, they need to have removal for Borsalino, and then this needs to all be duds, right? I can just go 7 into one of these, then clear, then the 2, declare this, and then I'm in a weird spot. As long as I clear 1, I'm not dead, right? So I don't need to play this right now. This here is fine. I think we just go 7. Lead. So next turn. They can attack all my characters, actually. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I have no choice. Oh, Boa. That was pretty bad for me, actually. Ryuma's really good. Moria, 6. Can be my samurai. Izo. Second, Ice Age, rest, KO, lead, swing in. Play Boka. Yeah, I think that's the play. So we go Ice Age, rest. Okay. So I can go 6. To be fair, I could play these 2 and then you can be my samurai, actually. And rest this and this. I wonder if they have a removal for Borsalino. I feel like I played this quite badly. I feel like I could have had a turnaround here. So Swing 5. I will block and hope they go 10, because then I have counter. I think I win then. This is 11, so I block now. And then this into something. If they boa, I still have too many attacks. This is what I was saying about playing the Perona, is that like I feel like I'll play this in, I'll see the lines much clearer in person. So they red rock, and then swing 5 into lead. It was a brick as well, so who played that right? All right, we have to go for game. So we'll go 9. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we managed to pull through. That double Jinbei turn was really scary for us, because they were able to just get 8 5Ks. Oh no, 8? 4 5Ks. One of them was actually a Weevil, so 3 5Ks and a 6K and lead. So yeah, not an ideal way that we played, but we managed to pull through. You saw a lot of the value there. So yeah, let's see if we can go to game 2. Okay, so our first game went rather well. Now this is a matchup that I am actually really terrified of, in the form of Enel. I have really struggled against this one, and our hand is also not ideal. The first start on hand, I didn't see some of the pieces that I was looking for. So yeah, I will say I think I played this matchup quite badly. Perna. Okay. The guy said Perna. We said okay. So I don't know whether to stall against Enel, honestly. I hate that 10 cost so bad. The ace. It's too good, bro. So the problem with stalling is when they drop the 7 drop, they just freely get to protect it, like, forever. Not ideal. Taking forever, bro. Perna. Jesus. Yeah, that took a while to decide to do, but we move. Okay, we do see Otama Makano, you can be my dad's samurai. The Makano isn't doing much for us here, though. Or we could just play Borsellino, which I think is just a good card in this matchup. We'll play the Borsa for now. I don't think we need to force the samurai. We might be able to do turn when we do like Otama into Ryuma into You Can Be My Samurai as well, which would just be really good for us. Shirahoshi, which is fine. And then if they go 5, I just go 6, which is kind of why I like this, because if they like Kadatsu there just to play a body, I can just do that. I like how they still tried it. So we could Ice Age here. I kind of want to deal with this only because of the 8 cost, and if they get multiple of these, I probably will cry. But we should do our attacks first. I am going to swing with the Borsellino. Just to see if they get... Woo! Love that for me. Living my best life. Yeah, sick. Boss that. So I did swing here because it's like one where I usually stop, but again, I don't really know if that's correct. Play this out. Now we can't grab a Hiyori, but we're probably just going to grab the Ryuma. We got 5. We could stun one of these so they can't drop the 7 cost. Or we could play Sabo. Let's stun. I like the idea of them not being able to hit me with a 7k immediately, to be honest. And then if we wanted to, we could back-to-back stun so that they can't drop the 9 cost Yamato as well. But we'll see how that goes. I do enjoy this card. I do think it's actually quite good, and it doesn't get enough play in decks like this. It's a very versatile card. They see a Hiyori come down, which is fine. Like, more than fine for us. We don't really care. It just means now we definitely don't want to be swinging to lead. Or if we do, we're swinging with our characters first. What do I think that is? Another Igo, maybe? We see Banish. We have loads of counter though. I am gonna stop this. We have a Makino. And you can have my Sabo? Yeah? Sure. Alright. Now we don't have any biggies, which is kind of frustrating, so we do want to make sure that we're getting down. You can be my Samurai this turn to see if we can get some goods out. Let's rest up this Onami so that we'll get some value from the Ryuma potentially. We could just go ahead and swing. I don't really want to swing. Oh no. What does this do? Oh, they only have this. So if it is a Raigo, they can't. So we should play this first, right? Play, target, then you can be my Samurai. We get a Momo, which is actually quite tasty. Another, you can be my Samurai, and 2 Sabos to bottom, no. Then 6-5. Wonder what this will be. A tasty treat for us. 9 cost Yamato coming next turn. It was Onami, of course. Put him down to 0 if we can, or get a 2k here. We get the 2k Flampe. And then I imagine Yamato's coming out, which can KO this Ryuma. And then they'll... Oh, they clear my full board, bro. Oh, gross. Yeah, I think I just like... and this version of this variant of Enel is like the only Enel I've actually panicked against when I've played. Because like every other Enel, I just like settle down, get my mindset in the right place. This Enel, I just... Okay, 8 cost, so 6 into 6. I kind of want to save this so that I can swing into stuff. So I'm going to do that. The Makino, because it's not going to get any value in this matchup. And then the Katakuri for the Shira, and then... we get a Stussy. It's actually pretty good. We don't have any weenies right now, so it's not as impactful as we'd like. But we can clear up this Hiyori. This matchup, bro. I'm in my head. I can rest it done, so they can't, just like Ungama Bungas. So we get the Hiyori. Do we one-legged soldier and samurai here? Maybe Bunny, samurai. Bunny, samurai. Samurai? But then these are rested and he just swings in. Oh, this deck, bro. Whew. Alright, we see an Otama. Otama for Hiyori. More big stuff to the bottom. Not ideal. And then pass. I hate this deck so much, bro. I think it's just like a direct reason as to why you can't really play Bonnie. 8 into 6. He's just gonna drop a Yamato, right? Like. I mean, we kind of have to stop it, so. I'm tilted. Yamato. Throw. Just drop it. Yeah, I need more practice in this matchup so much. This entire commentary is just going to be me being tilted. Here comes the 7 cost as well. Fantastic. We have like 2k, so you can have that. I have another 2k as well. Oh no, it's... okay. Alright. Oh my gosh, Amoria. Do we have Ryoma here? No, it's here. We can Otama for one though, potentially. We're gonna have to try. Do we just stussy this? Play it slow. They are the king of slow though. Right? Like, they just own slow. Ice Age, Rest. Moria. And then we'll save the Stussy for when they drop a ace on us. Let's do the, we lose nothing for Moria. I'm on my head, bro. I'm in my head. Stammed Kakuri, bro. Maybe we just hit this. Maybe I'm doing this all wrong. Ice Age this. Rest it. Swing, 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 swing. Like, give me 2Ks. Give me 2 cards, right? That just says give me 2 cards. Let's just try something different. This is what bro says, no problem. I have so many of these cards for you. They let it go. Okay. And now we'll try Ice Age in this, and then doing the same. Let's rest it first. Jesus, dude. Alright. Give us 2 cards, please, brother. I mean, it technically is 2 cards. Do we attack here? No. If they ace, they don't get rush when they're on 2. Because they'll go to 3 because they heal. So, that's like the only happiness. Then they swing into this, and then I cry. There's the ace. Huh? Oh, they chose not to add. Boss. Love that for me. Yeah, cool. Sick. Oh, well, we have a Ryuma now, so we can clear this. We could just Stussy it though. Stussy. And turn. This Moria can clear this quite cleanly with the one-legged soldier. Do we have another one here? No. No. So we might have to counter with this now. Oh, we can just play it and then play Otama and get something back, I guess. Trying to put them in a position where they like have to attack me. The Hanslow, I'm just gonna run out of resources eventually, aren't I? There's a Ryuma, so we can play Hiyori instead of the other one. Hard plays Shirahoshi, and then this is probably coming into me now as well. Jesus, bro, this game is long. We might only be doing a 2-game video. This video is going to be like an hour long for 2 games. That describes this deck. And then a Hiyori to add the bottom and place on top. Okay. So we can one-legged soldier. They didn't attack. So this is our target. One-legged soldier, which we're definitely doing. Give me that. Now we can't go 9 in. I kind of want to keep this stud though. 9 in's a card. Give me 1k counter. It's gonna die anyway, so I'll be shocked if they do give me a 1k counter. There we go. But now we can do Moria for value potentially. So we can do Borsalino and Otama. So Borsa and Otama. Otama miss. We've missed so much. Maybe we need to bump those numbers up. Stussy on top. And then pass. Yeah, pass. No point swinging. This is probably like Onami or something, or another trigger to get something out. But so now we have some big bodies. If they Enel here to swing in, we can just 2k. Actually, it's only a 10. So this is probably the best situation I've been in against this deck. So that's something, I guess. Yeah, you can have my Otama, and then they have 2 lead, 8. So yeah, they're gonna Katakuri here. That's fine. Ooh, one-legged soldier is actually really, really good for us here. They're gaining life back up, and it's all good stuff, so that's a bit scary. But it's, in the scheme of things, it's actually not too bad. Alright, so we can one-legged soldier this. One-legged soldier, Suru, rest it. So we can full clear here, actually. That's happening. Let's do this first, see what we get. We get an Otama. We'll take that bit of protection. Are we killing this? Surely, right? Like, I'm very nervous to know what this is, honestly. So maybe we just leave this up? And then what? We just get our head caved in. Swing, swing. Put him to 1. Ace, go to 2. Ice Age would be great here. I used them all. Oh, I don't know what to do, bro. I'm tilted. I'm so tilted. This deck just gets in here so free. Ay. Like, look how good my game was, and it just does this. Like, it's so like anti-fun. The amount of players you're gonna get who are just gonna time waste, by the way, playing this is insane. Like, you're gonna have to call judge so many times. Like, I know I took a while on that turn then, but okay, they took and just kept. So they go to 1. And then we just double Ryuma, I guess. Hope they can't kill us. We have 6k counter. This is the best we could probably hope for, really. What can they do? Amaru kills us. Does it? Maybe. Probably. Armor for 2, 8, go to 11, and then, yeah, Amaro kills us. I don't know if they run Amaro anymore though. I mean, I'll block this if it swings. Block. Raigoku. Raigoku, I keep calling it. Raigoku. 9. Trigger. Mm-hmm. Nine. Mm-hmm. Seven. If they counter, I'm gonna kill this. Yes. I think we have this now. I think now we win. Unless they have ace. That card is so stupid. If they have a heal, we're still on the back foot. Which is insane to say. Okay, 7, 7, 8. They go for game. Yeah, we win. Yes! Nine. They take 9. They take. And no matter what, we win. That's not ideal. Do this. They only win if it's beige. It's not beige. Yes! I'm exhausted. I'm saying GG and I'm leaving. Jesus. Yeah. That was Perona. I love this deck. I actually do. I think this is going to be one of my main decks for 07. I think it gives so much choice. There's some like little changes that I have to make. This bunny put work in that game, which was really nice. Stussy was nice. This numbers were nice. This was. I didn't actually see a Sabo in that game, which was interesting. The 4 Ice Age was really nice. Borsalino came up a lot, so I'm keeping that. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe the Makino goes for something else. Maybe that one cost. Because even if I don't use its effect, there's a reason for them to clear it out, right? Because otherwise I'm just gonna get value from it, which is super nice. So maybe I'll give that a try. That's been Verona. Sorry, it's only 2 games, but as you can see from the time, it's been a very long video. So have a great day. Follow me on Twitter if you don't already. I post all my updates and what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll catch you folks later. Peace.